If you understand compounding, you're already ahead of most people. And the crazy part is, it's not even that hard. It's just ignored. Because compounding doesn't feel real at first. It feels slow, it feels boring, and it feels like nothing is really happening. And that's exactly why most people don't benefit from compounding. The problem is not compounding, it's how we think. We're used to things that make sense instantly. You put in effort and you get the results. You study more and you expect better grades. You work more and you expect more money. Everything feels linear. But compounding, it does not work like that. It starts off invisible. So when people try something new and they don't see results quickly, they quit. Not because it doesn't work, it's because it doesn't feel like it's working. So here's what compounding actually is, it's when your results start building on top of your previous results, not just effort, results. And that's where it gets weird. Because at the start, it looks like nothing's happening. You do it again tomorrow and still nothing happening. So your brain starts telling you, this isn't working, man, let's try something else. But what you don't see, what your brain doesn't see, is that everything is stacking. Every small result is being added on top of the last one. And eventually, it reaches a point where it doesn't grow slowly anymore. It explodes, it expands. So, let me show you how this actually looks like by an example. Imagine you're holding a tiny snowball at the top of a hill. At the moment, it's nothing, right? It's small, it's weak, it's almost useless. But now you push it off the snowy hill. It starts rolling and slow. It starts rolling slowly. At first, it barely grows in the first 20 or 30 seconds. You're looking at it and thinking, that's it? Why did I even come on top of this hill? Why did I even start? Why did I even do my hard work if it's not even growing? That's it? But it keeps going, and as it rolls, it picks up more snow, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And here's the important part, it's not growing because you're pushing harder, it's growing because it's been rolling for longer. And that hill, that's time. And the longer it rolls, the bigger it gets. And this is where everything clicks. People think success comes from big moves, big money, big risks, big decisions. But most of the time, it's just small things. Small things done consistently over a long period of time. Time is doing most of the work, not you. You are just sitting back, watching, and being consistent. And there's a famous example of Warren Buffett. Most people think he's rich because he's a genius. But that's not the full story. I mean, of course, he is a genius, but that's just half of the story. The other half is that he started early. He started when he was 18, he started in his 20s, and more importantly, when he started investing, he did not stop. He kept investing for decades, and most of his wealth came later in his life, in his 50s, in his 60s. But and not he got wealthy all of a sudden in his 50s and 60s, but not because he got smart all of a sudden. It was because it was because compounding finally had enough time to start growing. And this is where people and this is exactly where people mess up. They want results fast, they want results quickly, they have no patience. They try something for a short time, and when nothing big happens, they start quitting. Or they panic when things go down. They stop in the middle. But compounding only works if you don't interrupt it. If Warren Buffett quit at around when he was 30 or when he was 40, he would never have the $100 billion he has today. He would just be an average investor who gained off a couple $1 million and failed. Not even a couple million, he probably gained $100,000 at the time. It would be just like that. He would not be rich, he would not be worldwide famous investor. He would just be like every one of you who's watching this video. But he waited. He waited and waited. And then compounding started to work. And then that's how in his 50s and 60s, he got rich, started making millions, started making billions. And this isn't just about money, this is about everything. Skills. If you practice every single day, you won't see much at first, but over time, you get faster, better, you get faster quicker than you get expect. You get better faster than you expect. And your YouTube, let's take YouTube for example. Your first video is low views, but those low views, one's gonna subscribe, one, two people are gonna subscribe, and then those two people are gonna make you have more views, and from that views, six, seven people are gonna subscribe, and from that, and because you have now, let's say nine subscribers, you're gonna have 15 views, and from that 15 views, nine viewers are gonna subscribe, and for this keeps compounding until you have 1,000 subscribers, then 1,000,000 subscribers. Each video makes you better, and eventually it starts to show. Let's go to fitness. You don't see results in a week. You take diets, you do exercise, you don't lose weight, but small improvements daily turn into something big. You start having muscles, you start losing weight, you start being fit. And that's how compounding actually works. It tests your patience. It makes you feel like it's not working, but if you stick with it, it rewards you. So the mindset has to change. Stop chasing for fast results. Stop expecting things instantly. Focus on consistency. And even when it's boring, even when it feels useless. Because that's the stage where most people quit. So keep it simple. Start small, stay consistent, and don't quit. Because quitting resets everything. And compounding only works if you stay in the game. And at the end of the day, you don't need to be the smartest. You don't need crazy ideas, you just need time and the discipline not to mess it up. Because compounding looks like nothing in the beginning, but in the end, it looks like everything. If you want more lessons like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can know whenever I drop videos.